Can I be honest with you? You're not overwhelmed because you're doing too much. You're overwhelmed because you're doing too much without structure. See, without a system to back you up, you are left feeling exhausted at the end of your day by something that should make you feel excited, your vision. But there are many high profile and high performing individuals that struggle with this. Why? Because you're the person that has to show up for everybody. You have to show up for everything, every friend, every family member, every coworker. Everyone depends on you. So without the systems and structure in place, you are always left secretly drowning. But today we got a solution for that. You are the person that everyone counts on. And you've mastered showing up in the front. But it is behind the scenes that is becoming very stretched thin. And your normal systems and structure that you had in place before, it's not serving you in this season. And you don't need another planner. It's not another task managing app. It's not even another team member that you need. You actually need the systems and structure that serve the way you lead and the way you live. Because as seasons in life change, just like summer to fall and fall to winter, there are different systems that you need in place at each phase of your growth and elevation. So now that we're at this new level, we just have to get you the new systems in place. So today, I'm going to walk you through 4 essential time blocks that will help you truly be the CEO of how you live and how you work so that you can continue to show up for the things that matter the most. Family, friends, your involvement, things that are counting on you and people who are counting on you. Because I don't want you to fall into this new trend of protect your peace and stay away from things that are draining all of your energy. Because to be honest, that's not your position. You are here for the people who count on you. And in order for those people to continuously count on you and you to be able to show up in excellence, you're going to need some new systems in place. So we're going to walk through it. Before I jump into the 4 time blocks that we're going to set up for you this week, I really want to talk about the mindset around systems and structure. See, they are not here to limit you or limit your creativity. They're actually here to make your creativity sustainable, something that you can do for a long, long time. Because truth is, as you are being called to more and to elevate more, you are going to have more people who are counting on you, more systems that are counting on you. You are going to have more responsibilities that are requiring you to show up. And in order to stay committed, that's where the excellence comes in at. In order for you to stay committed to the things that you said you're going to do, you have to have the systems and the structure in place. I work with a lot of high profile and high performing leaders who are afraid to block in their calendars too much because they feel like they won't have the room to move and do the things that's necessary and make the pivots as they come. And that is the furthest from the truth. Actually ensuring that your schedule and your time and your day and almost every minute is accounted for ensures that you are getting the essential and important things done. Not the things that doesn't need your time or your effort, but your time and your effort as the CEO of your life and work are going to the essential things, the important, the urgent things. And we're delegating the rest. So I want you to start to think of systems and structure differently. They are the tools that actually get you to the time freedom that you are looking for, the work freedom that you are dreaming about, the life freedom that you really truly desire are right behind us restructuring how you move and how you work. Let's jump into the first time block. 90 minutes to plan your week ahead. Now, I do this on Sundays. I have Sunday planning sessions that I sit and I look at the week ahead for me and my children. But this could be ideally on a Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday. Typically, whatever your end of your week is, right before the cusp of starting that new week, is the day that you want to schedule this 90-minute time block for. During this time block, you are getting a true vision on what your week looks like. You are getting a bird's eye view on what is happening this week. Who do you have lunch with? What appointments do you have? What calls, meetings do you have? What errands do you need to run? What's essential for you to get done and by what date? This takes you away from reactive thinking. If you've listened to me before, you've heard me talk about my approach to proactive thinking. Proactive thinking reduces such things as decision fatigue, overwhelm, anxiety, and that constant fight or flight that your body does when it's uncertain what's about to happen. Reactive is, I don't know, I get to a situation and I have to figure it out. Most people are stuck in reactive modes in their head. Meaning, I know I'm going to get to a situation, I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to keep moving. Not understanding the energy that drains you in reactive approaches. So the first time block that we are going to set for you this week is a 90-minute time block to plan your week ahead. So let's start there. Okay, the next time block that we're about to put in place for you is your 15-minute daily refinement. So on Sunday, we had a bird's eye view of the week. Great. But things shift. Things pivot. Change is natural. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, for me, I have a 15-minute block just to go through. Am I still on track? Am I still focusing on the essentials? Did something change in my week? Did something on my Monday call with my team change what I need to do on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday? So Sunday is great. Sunday gets you 80% of the way. That 20% refinement happens as a quick morning stand up with yourself, with your team, with whomever, your accountability partners, to make sure that you are still on track with the essentials. Because you can get off track real fast. Constantly putting out other people's fires or even your own fires can truly detour you from staying on track to a major goal. So this 15-minute session should be quick. It should be refinement. It should be check-in. It should be, am I on track to get the most important things done this week? All right, let's wrap up with the last one. The next time block that we're going to jump into is 45 minutes to 60 minutes to plan your meals and your health. Look, when your body does not get the nutrients, the sleep, and the things it needs to keep pumping, you feel it. And not only do you feel it, everything that's counting on you feels it. You're sluggish, you're tired, you're moody, you're crabby. Honestly, because your body hasn't been fed the nutrients and the supplements it needs to keep sustaining at this level. You are burning a lot of mental energy and even physical energy often when you are constantly on the move and constantly on the go. So this 45-minute to 60-minute time block is going to allow you to ensure you are properly planning your meals. This could be for just you. This could be for you and your family. But essentially, you want to make sure that you are fed, that your family is fed, and your body actually has the things it needs to sustain. So during this time, you're going to look at your week. If you are a home cooker, okay, you're going to look at your week. What do I have in the fridge already? What do I need to go and get? What are we eating every day? If you are throwing a few takeout meals in there, schedule those too. Why? I just spoke about it before. Decision fatigue. If you're at the office and you're in the middle of a meeting and it's 3:45 and you have not figured out what's for dinner, that meeting, you are almost disengaged. You're showing up with 40% of yourself. 30% is just exhausted from the natural day. 20% is focused on dinner or what do I need to do after I'm done. And you are not fully showing up as your best self. So during this time, you are going to understand, what are we eating for the week? Meals, health. What are those concepts and how do I schedule them in? In this time, I say 45 to 60 minutes because if you need to write a grocery list, I want you to have 15 or 20 minutes to make sure you have a grocery list so you can make a grocery run. Now, the last time block that I'm going to have you put in place is a 60-minute daily admin work. No one wants to do admin work. No one wants to check emails. If we could all live in the things that brighten us up all day, we would. But if you are the person running your life and running your business, you are the person that do have to check in and do some of those admin work that are just a little tedious. So 60 minutes at your peak time. Let me repeat that. 60 minutes at your peak time is when you want to schedule this block. You want to schedule this when you have energy because you don't want to do it. So make sure that this is at a time of your day. If this is at the first 60 minutes of my day is towards prospecting and pitching and proposing and sales related. The next 60 minutes is admin work, internal company work that just has to be done. Responding to emails from our email marketing system, people replying to emails, responding to blog post comments, responding to emails with contractors, with team members. After that, zip, me and admin work are done and I go into my other time blocks for the day, which for me, as a bonus, I'll give them to you. I have client time blocks where I'm working on contractual work. We are a consulting company. We have consulting clients and we do coaching as well. So I have time blocks on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday for client work blocked out. Another bonus time block that I have is for my focus sessions. So these are outside of client work, but these are deep focus sessions. So these are typically for me scheduled right after my admin work. I've knocked my admin work out the way. Now I'm going to go into some deep focus so I can set in and get some deep work done. Typically, these are my harder tasks or client projects that I need a lot of focused attention when I have the most energy in my body. So for me, that peak time is around 10 a.m. where I'm at my best. And at my best is where I need to do my hardest work. So those are just 2 bonus sessions, but the one session that I truly want you to put in place is your 60-minute admin work to make sure that those tedious tasks, which are usually system maintenance and keeping things updated that you've already put in place, up to date. All right, let's wrap this up. You don't need more hustle, and you probably don't need any more tech or tools. What you need is to be honest about what season you're in and what systems best support you in this season. Because you are too called, too creative, and too capable to be operating in chaos. So let's go over these 4 time blocks again. The first one, a 90-minute time block to set up your week and get a bird's eye view of what you have coming up. The second one you want 60 minutes, 45 to 60 minutes to plan out your meals and health for the week. Remember, if your body does not have the nutrients to keep going, it will stop. The third time block you need is 60 minutes to do your admin work. Ideally, this should be at the peak of your day when tedious tasks are easier to get done. And that last time block that you want is that 15-minute daily refinement. This could be Monday through Friday. This could be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Or for me, Tuesday and Thursday. But these are a quick 15-minute check-in with yourself to ensure that what you started with on Sunday is where you still are. So I'm going to challenge you to pick one of these blocks to implement this week. Don't go all out and do all four if structure and systems are still relatively new to you and you're in a new season where you got to find out what works. Try one block at a time, because often people fail with systems because they have too many in place at one time and you can't actually test what's working versus what's not. So pick one. Let me know in the comments what session and what block you're picking to implement this week, and we're going to keep you accountable.